on the circle here for Co-Lin here in Game 2 of the contest out of Boy Star. Game action, B92.1 FM. Watch it at CoLinAthletics.com. Leading it off is going to be Sydney Simone. Simone now is behind at her count 1 and 2. Pop up in shallow right center field, going back to make the catch is Norman. Norman kind of lost it, and the lights got off her glove, and Simone aboard via the error. So Maddie Leal will now head to the plate here. She's turned in a couple of good defensive plays. So Leal will check to the plate right now. Leal, a right fielder, left-handed batter, had a double, made a great defensive play as well for LSU Eunice. Lucky. The butt is taken or attempted there by Leal. She missed it, but we call a ball. Ball 1. Co-Lin winning Game 1. 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th does it for Co-Lin as they win it by a final of 7-6. It's a 1-0 count here to Leal. Lucky. Pitch is going to be on the way. There's a steal, and Simone will take second on the steal. It's a 1-1 count here on Leal. Catcher Olivia Hennon is on deck. Lucky with a 1-1 pitch coming up. Fastball is going to be a little low for a ball. Ball 2. 2-1 count here on Leal. One pitch swung on, fly ball left field, making the grab out in left field, Wilkinson for Co-Lin, and there's 1 out. Runner will stay put at second. Here's a catcher, Olivia Hennon. Hennon will come to the plate right now, left-handed batter. Out of Ordaunt, Louisiana. Lucky's pitch in the dirt. Runner takes off for third, and the runner is out at third. Nice throw by the catcher, Brabham, to a strike to the third baseman covering the bag over there, third Johnson, and Johnson puts the tag on Simone, and she is forced out for out number 2. And then with a 1-0 count. Lucky's pitch is swung on, fouled off, strike 1, 1-1 count. Basketball tomorrow night, Co-Lin men at home against Gulf Coast. It'll be a 6 o'clock tip-off at Mullen Gymnasium. Lady Wolves will be down at Gulf Coast tomorrow night. 1-1 pitch coming up as Lucky will bring the pitch home. That's going to be in the dirt for a ball. Ball 2, 2-1, the countdown. Hennon. Lucky played high school ball at Simpson Academy. Fly ball, high fly ball out to right field. That ball well hit. That's going to be a home run for Leal. Just creeped over that right center field fence just beyond the reach of Maxwell. So a home run from Maddie Leal for Olivia Hennon. So Hennon hits one high in the air that just gets over the fence out in right center field for the first run of the ball game. And LSU Eunice takes the lead 1-0 here in the top of the first inning on the home run by Hennon. That's 2 home runs in the series so far for LSU Eunice. Here's Cardella, Riley Cardella. Second baseman, first pitch is a call, strike one. Hennon got the ball way up in the air. He got a brisk breeze blowing out towards center. That ball just kept carrying and just got over that right center field fence. Call strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, struck her out. That's it for LSU Eunice here in the top of the first inning, but they do a little damage, get 1 run on the home run by Leal. 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. End of 1/2 inning of play. LSU Eunice 1 and Co-Lin 0. Let's take 60 down the line. Co-Lin Lady Wolf softball will continue after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees. They're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Dwayne Allred, your local New York life agent. Dwayne can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Well, back here at Co-Lin, Co-Lin the softball complex. Second game of this twin bill. LSU Eunice gets the first run of this contest with a home run by the Owls, giving them a 1-0 lead. Maddie Miller will lead it off here for Co-Lin, the right fielder out of Brookhaven High School. Left-handed batter will come to the plate here. She'll be facing Kennedy Smith, pitcher here for LSU Eunice in Game 2. Smith into the wind-up pitch on the way. Pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Co-Lin wins Game 1, 7-6. Trails 6-5 going into the bottom of the 7th. Get 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Pull it out 7-6 over LSU Eunice. Here's Smith. Pitch is on the way. That's going to be a foul ball right side. Evens count up at 1-1 on Maddie Miller. Madeline Wilkinson on deck, your left fielder. Carlin Brabham, the catcher. Abigail Carter, the designated player in this ball game. 1-1 pitch coming up as Smith goes in the wind-up pitch on the way. Fastball is going to be a little bit off the mark down the middle of the plate, just off the plate. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Smith. Pitch on the way. That's going to be popped up out of play. Count will go to 2-2 on Maddie Miller. First game, Miller was hitless, did score a run, though. Pitch from Smith, swung on, popped up, could be playable, coming over toward the dugout, but no room left in the field as it hits the top of the dugout for foul ball. 2-2 count. Still. So Miller Got that left foot right in the back of the batter's box. 2-2 pitch to the lefty. Swung on and missed. Catcher dropped the ball, but gets it down to first for the strikeout. Here's Madeline Wilkinson, a left fielder. Wilkinson had a base hit, scored 2 runs in that first game. Here's Smith on the hill, checking that wristband for the pitch he wants to deliver here. It's a pass ball, swung on, fly ball out to left field. That's going to be grabbed out there in left field for the out. So 2 down. Here's your catcher, Co-Lin Game. Brabham, a couple of big doubles in the ball game, drove in the winning run. The bottom of the 7th in game 1. First pitch starts to swing, holds up wisely, takes it for ball 1. Abigail Carter on deck for the Lady Wolves. Here comes a 1-0 delivery from Smith. It's a fastball. Missed out. Well, caught that outside corner. Evens the count up at 1-1 here on Brabham. Brabham played at Oak Forest in Amite, Louisiana. 1-1 pitch coming up. Here's Smith in the windup. Another fastball swung on, hit foul, third base side for strike 2. So 1-2 your count. Co-Lin down 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning, game number 2. A softball special at B92 and the Co-Lin Network. You can watch it at CoLinAthletics.com. Glad to have you along at B92.1, also our YouTube channel, youtube.com, search B92 space WBKN. Ball off the plate, nobody aboard, so this will be ball 2. As it counts at 2-2. 2-2 pitch coming up. Smith brings it home. Mitch up high, ball 3. So that brings it to a 3-2 count on Co-Lin Game. First games, both teams were scoreless through the first couple of innings. Swung on a hard hit at third. One hopper across the diamond. King over to first baseman. And that's it for Co-Lin here in the first inning. And King scooped that hard hit ball up and delivered a strike across the diamond. A 5-3 foot out. That's 3 up, 3 down for Co-Lin. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. End of 1 inning. LSU Eunice 1 and Co-Lin nothing.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Got a DIY project coming up. The helpful hardware folks at Perkins Ace Hardware are here to help you with the electrical and plumbing supplies and all the tools you'll need to get the job done. Whether it's painting a room or fixing that pesky water leak, you'll find what you need to get the job done at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Perkins Ace Hardware, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m.
King's Daughters Medical Center and Brookhaven Urology are pleased to announce the addition of Dr. Joel Duff to their medical staff. Dr. Duff specializes in general urology, kidney stones, men's and women's urological health, and diagnosing and treating urologic cancers. Don't let these health issues restrict your lifestyle and keep you from enjoying life with your family and friends. Dr. Duff and the staff at Brookhaven Urology are here to serve your needs. To make your appointment, call 601-833-5713 today.
Well, to the top of the second inning, Co-Lin down by 1-0. And to the plate is going to be Gracie King. King, the third baseman, turned in some really good plays in the first game. Pulled off a couple of double headers, just made a nice play defensively in the first inning.
Second inning, number 15, Gracie King.
So King will come to the plate right now, waiting to pitch here from Lucky. There's a call, strike one. 0-1 the count here on King. Should be followed by Fontenot, then Jesse Carey, and Caitlin Corville. 0-1 pitch coming up here. Lucky delivers. That ball's going to be on the dirt for the plate for ball one. So 1-1 the count here on King. Popped up, could be playable. Coming over in a hurry and missing it. Bekovic had the play, just kicked off her glove, dropped it over here in foul territory. It'll be a strike though on King. 1-2 the count now on King.
What's she saying?
Coach Howard believing kind of Warner's interference, not overruled though. Play stands. 1-2 count coming up. Lucky's pitch, King swings and misses for strike three. Second strikeout for Lucky. That brings up Fontenot. Harley Fontenot out of Ville Platte, Louisiana. Lucky checks out a wristband. Here comes the pitch on the way. Fastball right down the middle of the plate. Strike one. Lucky back up on the rubber of the circle, ready to bring that next pitch in here. Here comes the 0-1 delivery. A slow roller, could be trouble. No play. No play at first. A slow roller charging in Norman. She got it, throws to first, but not in time, as Fontenot will beat that one out. So an infield base hit for Fontenot. Here's Jessie Carey. Did not play in the first game, her first appearance in this doubleheader. Carey out of Rain, Louisiana. First pitch to her is going to be ball inside, ball one. Warner at first. Second hit of the ball game for LSU Eunice. Ball two. So 2-0 count here to Jessie Carey with Caitlin Corville on deck for the ladies out of LSU Eunice. Lucky's pitch on the way. That's going to be a little low for a ball three. So 3 straight pitches, 3 straight call balls here on Jessie Carey. Both these teams were preseason nationally ranked. Co-Lin among the top 5 coming into the season. 3-0 pitch on the way. That's going to be strike one. In fact, Mississippi pretty loaded up that top 5. Jones, Gulf Coast, Co-Lin, East Central, all among the top 5 coming in. Ball 4 puts runners at first and second. Fontenot goes down to second. Carey at first with 1 out. That brings up Caitlin Corville. Coach Howard will come out to visit with our pitcher. Brings the infield in. Co-Lin will defensively set up for a double play, obviously, with runners at first and second, one out. 1-0 LSU Eunice with the lead here in the top of the second inning. Lucky gets set to work here against Corville. So here's Lucky's pitch up high. Ball 1. One count with Paige Luquette on deck. We'll get back to the top of the order with Sydney Simone. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's a fastball. That's going to be another ball. Close, but umpire said just off the plate. Ball 2. Runners at first and second. LSU on top 1-0. 2-0 pitch, swung on, fly ball, shallow left center field coming on, and making the grab will be Maxwell. Runners will stay put. So fly ball to shallow center field, put away out there at Maxwell for out number 2. Here's Paige Luquette. She's out of Denham Springs, freshman. Right-handed batter will step in to face Lucky. Lucky's pitch swung on, popped up over the press box area for strike 1. One 0 count here. Or check that 0-1 count here on Luquette. With 2 outs, runners at first and second. 0-1 pitch on the way. Lucky's pitch is swung on, foul back to the screen for strike 2. Let's see if Luquette or Lucky can put her away now with a strikeout. Lucky has 2 strikeouts in the ball game so far. It gave up a home run though in that opening frame with a 1-0 lead for LSU. Took a little bit off of it, kind of missed it a little bit outside for a ball. Ball 1-1-2 the count now, Luquette. Flag blowing right to left here. Brisk evening, temperatures in the 40s now for game 2. Swung on, foul back to the screen. Count will stay 1-2. Co-Lin baseball getting underway. That'll be a Wednesday game, doubleheader down in Southwest. First pitch of that ball game, 3 o'clock. 2 basketball games coming up, Monday and Thursday. Men will be home on Monday against Gulf Coast. Women at home on Thursday against Pearl River. Okay, when the men are home, women are away, vice versa. 1-2 pitch coming up. Here's Lucky's pitch. Swung on, and Luquette's hanging tough in there, filing off 2 pitches. 1-2. Fill the count here on Luquette. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Will change up and missed outside for a ball. Evens the count at 2-2. Lucky checks over with the Coach Howard for the pitch. Rattle behind the plate, swung on, slow roller at short. Throw to first is going to be a one-hopper. No, did not get there, and run will score. That's going to be charged as a throwing error. That allows a run to score Fondo will race around and scores run number 2. Carey will take second. Luquette is at first. So an error allows a run to score here for LSU Eunice. Low throw. Elkovich really stretched out there, just could not come up with that softball. Fly ball right field. Over in right field, Miller puts that one away for out number 3. So on the inning for LSU Eunice, one run, no hits, 1 error charged on Co-Lin, and 2 left for LSU Eunice. End of 1.5. It's LSU Eunice 2 and Co-Lin nothing. We'll take 60 down the line. Co-Lin Wolves, Lady Wolves softball. We'll continue after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent. Kelly can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Out to the bottom of the second, Co-Lin down by 2-0. Co-Lin wins game 1, scoring 2 in the bottom of the 7th to win that one by a final 7-6. Some of the corporate sponsors of the ball game tonight: Bank of Franklin, Toyota of Brookhaven, First Bank, Stark's Restaurant of Hazelhurst, Ware, Burner, and Allen Architects. Leading off for Co-Lin, it's going to be Bella Bekovic. Had a double and a home run in the first game. Check that. It'll be Abigail Carter will lead it off, then followed by Bekovic and Molly Johnson. Smith in the circle for LSU Eunice. Pitch is going to be a fastball just a little bit high for ball. So ball 1 to Carter. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Carter went after that one a little bit outside, it looked like, but she went after it and missed it for strike 1. 1-1 the count here on Carter. Here's a 1-1 pitch, up high for a ball. Moves the count to 2-1 on Carter. Smith checks that wristband for pitch selection. 2-1 pitch is on the way. Swung on, foul back to the screen for strike 2. Evens it up at 2-2 for Abigail Carter. Carter also played at Simpson Academy. Two pitch coming from Kennedy Smith, but nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. Leadoff batter is Carter. Swung on, fouls it for the on-deck circle in the Co-Lin side. They'll keep it at a 2-2 count. Two pitch coming up here as Smith checks down with her catcher, Hennon. Swung on, fly ball left field. That's well hit. Back there, back. That's a home run for Carter. That home run, courtesy of Paul Jackson and Son. So Carter ties it up with a home run over the left center field fence. Makes it a 1-1 ball game. Here's Bella Nekovic. Also had a home run in that first game. So Abigail Carter swats one out of here to tie this thing. I'll get Co-Lin with a 2-1 ball game. LSU Eunice on top. See if Nekovic can repeat her performance from the first game with a home run. Hit that one over the right center field fence. Smith with a pitch on the way. That was swung on, foul back to the screen for strike one. Molly Johnson on deck, then Joanna Norman. For Donna Norman will Lloyd start. 0-1 the count here on Nekovic. Smith brings it home. That pitch is going to be right on that outside corner for a call strike two. Oh, 2 pitch coming up. Nekovic out of Bell. Chase Lewis got a pitch in the dirt right out in front of the plate for ball one. Moves it to a 1-2 count. Here comes a 1-2 delivery. Smith brings it home. Pitch outside for ball. All 2 evens are counted 2-2. Outfield about medium depths, pretty well straight away. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt. Pick that. That's ball 4. Lost one in there somewhere. I guess it hit her. Must have hit her. Must have bounced up and hit her. So that's going to put Nekovic aboard. Brings up Molly Johnson, the third baseman. Johnson did not play in the first game. Getting a start here in the second game. Johnson played at Northwest Rankin. Well, that was not a... That's 3-2 still on Nekovic. She'd gone to first base. Now she gets the walk. Now we get the walk. Now that we get Molly Johnson to the plate. So Johnson will step to the plate out of Northwest Rankin. Swing and a miss for strike one for the right-handed batter. Donna Norman on deck, then Shelby Maxwell. 2-1 LSU Eunice on top here in the bottom of the second inning. Swung on, foul back to the screen for strike two. 0-2, the countdown. Here comes the 0-2 delivery from Kennedy Smith. Little change up, missed up high. We said a 1-2 count now on Johnson. Smith into the wind-up, her pitch on the way, swing and a miss for strike three. So Johnson goes down. That's a one out. Brings up Donna Norman out of Lloyd Star. Norman did not get a hit, got on base a couple of times, hit by a pitch, and reached on a fielder's choice in that first game. Pitch up high, ball one. Here comes a 1-0 delivery from Smith. Swing and a miss. Go down to first. Getting back in time is going to be Hekovic. One pitch coming up as Smith looks down to a catcher. Hennon, swing and a miss, strike two. It's a 1-2 pitch on the way here. Shelby Maxwell waiting in the wings here for Co-Lin. The 1-2 delivery way high. A ball two evens it up at 2-2. Co-Lin down 2-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. Two pitch from Smith, up and coming. Here it comes to the plate. That's going to be popped up. Going to be on the between first and second. Second baseman coming down. Cordella calls for it and makes the grab for out number 2. Pop up right halfway between first and second. So 2 down. Here's Shelby Maxwell. Maxwell walked, reached on an error in that first game. And flied out a couple of times. Left-handed batter will step into the plate right now. First pitch is going to be a call, strike one. Maxwell, a hometown player, played at Weston High School. Left-handed batter will step back in and waits for the pitch here from Smith with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. There's a fastball that missed on the outside part of the plate for ball 1-1 count here. Molly Davis on deck. If Maxwell can reach.
When they're running forward like that, they can fire something.
1-1 pitch on the way. That's going to be a call ball. Ball 2. 2-1 count here on Maxwell. Maxwell puts that back foot on the back part of the batter's box, then they were kind of runs toward the front of the box and takes a swat at the ball, kind of a running slap hit type style there for her. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on ground ball right side. Second baseman has it, underhand throw, not in time. Maxwell beats it out. Infield hit from Maxwell. Cordella had it. Underhand scoop down to first, not in time. So the Lady Wolves have runners now at first and second.
Number 11, Molly Davis.
Bekovic at second. Maxwell at first. Here's Molly Davis, the shortstop. Davis walked, hit by a pitch, and got a base hit in that first inning, that first game. She also has a running slap type style. Tipped that one, strike one. Here comes the 0-1 delivery from Smith. Runners at first and second for Co-Lin. That's going to be a ball 1. 1-1 the count here on Molly Davis. Back to the top of the order if she can reach to Maddie Miller. One pitch coming up. Here's Smith's delivery. Fastball misses down low for a ball. Moves it to a 2-1 count here. Co-Lin trying to convert this opportunity. Runners at first and second, down by 1, 2-1 here. Leadoff homer by Abigail Carter got Co-Lin on the board. Fouled off the plate. Goes to strike 2, 2-2 count. Apparently that ball must have hit and stayed in foul fair territory. That's what we're trying to figure out here. The catcher for Co-Lin, Brabham, makes the play. So that's it for Co-Lin. Not Brabham, but Hennon made the play for LSU Eunice. For Co-Lin on the inning, we get 1 run. Get actually 3 hits, a couple of infield hits, and no Co-Lin, no errors charged against LSU Eunice, and we get 2 left for Co-Lin. End of 2. Co-Lin down by 1. It's LSU Eunice 2 and Co-Lin 1. We'll take 60. Co-Lin Wolves, Lady Wolves softball continues after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware tools.
Need appliances? Your appliance center is Perkins Hayes Hardware Brookhaven. Perkins Hayes Hardware carries leading brands like Speed Queen. For washers and dryers, refrigerators, freezers, and more, you can depend on the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware. Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware tools.
Online, acehardware.com/local/Perkins Ace Hardware.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
Top of the 3rd inning, it's a 2-1 ball game. LSU Eunice on top. Madeline Leal will lead it off here for LSU Eunice. Flat out to left field. Her first time up. Pitch is going to be a strike on the outside corner, strike 1. Cal, the left-handed batter. Tall left-handed batter. Pitch on the way from Lucky. It's going to be in the outside corner of the plate, but missed it. Ball 1-1 count here. Olivia Hennon on deck, then Riley Cardella and Gracie King for LSU Eunice. Lucky brings it home. Pitch is swung on. Little looper is going to be foul on the left field side line for strike 2. Leal makes it a 1-2 count now. Lucky gets her pitching instructions here. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Swung on, line drive, base hit, left field. Opposite field base hit for Leal. She slapped it right to the right side of the shortstop, Davis. So base hit for Leal. Puts one on board here for LSU Eunice. Brings up Olivia Hennon, who hit a home run her first time up. Lucky checks her wristband. Here's a pitch on the way. Way high for ball 1. So 1-0 pitch here coming up to Hennon. 2-1, top of the 3rd. LSU Eunice on top, game 2 of the doubleheader. Co-Lin wins game 1, scoring 2 in the bottom of the 7th to win it 7-6. Ball 2. Here comes a 2-0 delivery from Lucky. Pitch on the way. Swung on, fouls it to the screen off the left side for a strike. 2-1 count here on Hennon. Lucky checks over to the dugout, got her pitching instructions, ready to bring this pitch home. 2-1 pitch on the way. Fastball down low, throw it on second, and they got the runner at second easy. Leal took off after that pitch was made. Easy throw as far as the distance. They had a good 2 feet down there at second base, so she's thrown out trying to steal. That's route number 1. Here's Lucky's pitch on the way. It's ball 4. Wiley Cardella struck out her first time. Steps to the plate, a little worn out here in the top of the 3rd. Pitch is going to be fastball a little bit low for ball 1. Gracie King standing in the LSU Unis on deck circle off to our right here. Co-Lin and home dugout third base side. Swing and a foul back to the plate, fence, or screen rather, for strike 1. 1-1 the count here on Cardella. Here's a 1-1 delivery. Cardella looks at it, takes it for a call ball. Ball 2. Lucky has struck out 2 and walked 2 so far in this contest, giving up a home run and a base hit. 2-1 pitch. There's a call strike. Got that inside corner to the right-handed batter. Strike 2, 2-2 the count here. Two pitch. Swung on, slow roller, could be trouble. Johnson charges it, throws to first, off the glove of the first baseman, and runner is safe. Charged on the first baseman, I believe. So Cardella aboard at first. Hennon takes second. 1 out, 2 aboard. Here's Gracie King, who struck out her first time up. Pitch is going to be down a little bit low for a ball 1. The 1-0 count here on King. Here comes a 1-0 pitch. Lucky delivers, swing and a miss. King had a cut at it, but missed it. 1-1 the count here on King. Carly Putno on deck here for LSU Units. Game action, WBKN Brookhaven, CoLinAthletics.com. Watch it at that location. Ball 2. You can also listen on our YouTube channel Go to youtube.com and search B92 space WBKN. Here's a 2-1 pitch. That's going to be a little bit outside for ball 3. 3-1 count here on Gracie King. Runners at first and second for LSU Eunice with 1 out. They lead it 2-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. Popped up. This ball just back toward the press box area. Neither the first baseman or the catcher, Hennon, can make a play on it. Ball's out between them. Goes for strike 2. So King gets another opportunity here. Coach Howard arguing it might have been maybe some form of interference, but umpires said no, and nothing like that happened, so we'll continue playing softball here. As King now with a 3-2 count will step back in. Lucky comes home with a pitch. That's going to be ball 4, loads them up here for LSU Eunice. Got to hit it over here at third. Cardella now at second. King at first. Oh, here's Carly Fondo. At the top of the third inning here. LSU Eunice leading at 2-1. Bases loaded, 1 out. Pitch inside for ball. Ball 1. Jesse Carey on deck, and then Caitlin Corbell. One-0 pitch on the way. That pitch is going to be a strike right at the knees, strike 1. Evens it up at 1-1 here on Fondo. Co-Lin rated number 5 in the nation last year when the COVID-19 shutdown hit. Swung on a high fly ball out to center field. Maxwell drifting back. She'll make the catch. Runner at third will tag. Everybody tags and advances. A run will score, so a sac fly for Fondo. Can be given credit for an RBI. Drives in Hennon with run number 3. Cardella goes to third base. King to second. Runners at first and second now for LSU Eunice. Here's Jesse Carey. It's a strike at the knee, strike 1. Carey walked, left stranded. Her first at bat in the second inning. Top of the third, 3-1 LSU Eunice. LSU with 1 run in the first, 1 in the second, now 1 here in the third. Kind of changed up that pitch a little bit, got it right in the middle of the strike zone for strike 2. To Carey. 0-2 the count here now on Carey. 0-2 pitch swung on, fly ball right field. In a hurry, can't make the play. Off the glove, 1 run will score. They got to send the runner all the way around. That ball, they got in the corner down there. Miller made a diving attempt, popped off the end of her glove, got into the corner. Cardella scores run number 4. And King also comes around to score run number 5. I think they're going to score that think they scored out a double. Would have been a tough play for the right fielder, Miller. So 2 runs will score. 5-1 LSU Eunice. I'll check there and change that to an E9 on that play. Popped up out of play by Corville. 0-2 the count now in Corville. So 2 charge the error at Miller. 2 runs will score. Miller made a diving attempt, just could not come up with that softball out there in right field. 0-2 the count now. Co-Lin tries to get out of the inning with no further damage. Hard hit to third base. Johnson has it, throws to first, and that's it for LSU Eunice. Not before they do a little damage here in the inning. On the inning for LSU Eunice, they get 3 runs. We've got them for just 1 hit. The home run, leadoff home run by Hennon. So 1 hit. Co-Lin with 1 error. And the LSU leaves 2 on base here. So at the end, 2.5 outs. LSU Eunice 5 and Co-Lin 1. We will take 60 and Co-Lin Lady Wolf softball will continue after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Dwayne Allred, your local New York life agent. Dwayne can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Going to the bottom of the third inning, Co-Lin, a little work to do, trailing it by 4 or 5-1. LSU with 1 run in the first, 1 in the second, 3 there in the third inning. So Maddie Miller leads us off here for Co-Lin. Struck out her first time up. Smith brings a pitch home. It's going to be a ball outside, ball 1. So the left-hander out of Brookhaven High School, which the pitch here from Smith. One-0 pitch on the way. That's a fly drive, going to be a base hit, could get to the wall. Here comes Miller digging for second. She'll hold at second, a leadoff double for Miller. For Co-Lin, that's the second hit of the ball game for Co-Lin. Abigail Carter hit a leadoff home run back in the second inning. Leadoff double by Miller sets it up here for Madeline Wilkinson, the left fielder, flying out to the left fielder her first time up. Here's Smith. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Yeah, you're right.
0-1 count here in Wilkinson. Carlin Ravel on deck, and then Abigail Carter.
Got her on base on ball.
0-1 pitch coming up as Kennedy checks her wristband for the pitch selections. Fastball swung on, well hit out to right field, but drifting over is Leal to make the grab, throws a long shot to third, and beating the throw coming around is going to be Wilkins, be Miller, for tags at second, advances to third, so actually will score that a sac fly for Wilkinson. Again, Leal had to run a long way to get that one. One out. Colin Bradham grounded out the third her last time up. She hit the game-winning base hit in the first game to drive in the winning run for Co-Lin. Ground ball got between second and third. A run will score. So an RBI for Bradham. Miller scores run number 2 for Co-Lin. 5-2 ball game. One out here is Abigail Carter. Led it off with a home run in the second inning.
Abigail Carter.
Carter waits for the pitch here from Smith. That's going to be a little bit high for ball 1. Miller leads it off with a double. A sacrifice fly. Moves it to third, then she scores on the single by Brabham. Carter takes that one outside for ball. Carter takes second. The problem takes second on the throw back in. So she is at second. 2-0 pitch coming up here to Carter. Smith into the wind-up pitch on the way. That's going to be off the glove of the catcher. And so Bradham's going to hustle down 2 seconds finally. So Bradham's in scoring position at second base. 3-0 count here on Carter. That's going to be ball. I'll check that. Strike 1. A delay call by the umpire. So 3-1 the count down. Carter. Velodikovic on deck here. 3-1 pitch. Took a little bit off of it. Kenneth Smith did and put it right down the middle through the strike zone. Strike 2. As Carter was taking all the way on that one. Now then 3-2 count on Carter with 1 out, runner at second. Three-two pitch. Outside for ball 4. Puts Carter aboard, runners at first and second now for Co-Lin. Here's Velodikovic hit by a pitch. Actually walked in that second inning. Here comes Smith's pitch. Swung on, foul back to the screen, strike 1. Co-Lin wins game 1. Bottom of the 7th, 2 runs across. It's down LSU unit 7-6 in game 1. Smith checks her wristband. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way. Popped up out of play. The count goes to 1-1. 0-2 rather on Dekovic. Molly Johnson on deck. Then John Norman. O2 pitch on the way. And Smith again will check her wristband. Has the pitch selection she wants. Here comes a pitch. It's swung on. Well hit toward left center field. That ball is going to be off the fence in left center field. A run will score. A double for Dekovic. So Dekovic with an RBI double drives in Brabham for run number 3. Carter will take third in the play. Dekovic at second for the double. That brings up Molly Johnson, who struck out her first time up. Molly Johnson out of Northwest Rankin, who comes to the plate. First pitch to her swung on and missed for strike one. 0-1 count here on Johnson. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 0-2, your count here on Johnson. Here comes the 0-2 delivery from Kennedy Smith. It's on the way. Swing and a miss, strike three. So Johnson goes down swinging for out number two. That's going to be a pinch batter coming to the plate right now for Co-Lin. And that's going to be Carly Leak out of Bogachita, the sophomore. First pitch is going to be downstairs for ball one. So Carly Leak batting for Jonna Norman. 1-0 pitch to Leak, and here comes Smith with a pitch on the way. Swung on, popped up in the infield, coming in to make the catch. The third baseman coming down the line is King to make the put out for out number three. That's it for Co-Lin, but the Lady Wolves push across 2 runs in the inning. Got 2 hits. No errors charged on LSU Eunice, and looks like 2 left for Co-Lin. End of 3. LSU Eunice 5 and Co-Lin 3. We'll take 60 down the line. Co-Lin Lady Wolves softball will continue after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Is it time to paint? Your Benjamin Moore Paint Center at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza. Whether you're painting a room or the entire house, the paint experts at Perkins Hayes Hardware will help you select the color to make any project shine. For paint, hardware, electrical, and plumbing needs, see the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Online, hayeshardware.com/local/Perkins Hayes Hardware.
Our community deserves a healthcare system that is committed to your care and prepared to serve you in every phase of your life. At King's Daughters Medical Center, we're ready to care for every patient who needs us, when they need us. We work around the clock to ensure that when that time comes, you get safe and reliable medical care. Because our focus is on you, and we are ready to give you personal, exceptional care. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
On top of the 4th, LSU Eunice leading at 5-3 over at Co-Lin's Lady Wolves. Game 2 of the doubleheader, opening set here for both these ball clubs to get the 2021 softball season underway. And basketball tomorrow night at Mullen Gymnasium, 6 o'clock tip-off. Co-Lin men will be hosting Gulf Coast. Paige Luquette will lead it off here for the LSU Eunice here in the top of the 4th. Lucky still on the mound here for Co-Lin. First pitch fouled out of play for strike one. Luquette reached an error back in that second inning. For one pitch, a little breaking ball that goes lined right at the second baseman, Norman. And Norman puts it away. So 1 out. So Sidney Simone to the plate right now. She's been to the plate twice, reached on an error and flying out to center field. Popped up, out of play, strike one. Got a one pitch coming up. Fastball is going to be a ball. Evens the count up at 1-1 here on Simone. Some of the corporate sponsors helping with the game tonight: Weir, Burner, and Allen, Architects, Priority One Bank, Stark's Restaurant in Hazelhurst. 1-1 pitch swung on. That's going to drop right at the center fielder. Looked like it might drop in there, but hung up long enough for Maxwell to make the play. Out number 2. Here's Maddie Leal flying out to left field. Hit a single, then thrown out, trying to take second her last time up. Leal, left-handed batter. First pitch is swung on, also out to center field, rushing in. Maxwell is going to, did she trap it or she catch it? I think the umpire is going to rule that she trapped it. So that'll be credited as a base hit for Leal. Maxwell had to come in a hurry, made a diving effort for the umpire right on the spot, said she trapped the ball, did not catch it. So with 2 outs, a runner aboard here for LSU Unison. Here's Olivia Hennett hit a home run back in the first inning. A walk, had scored in the third inning. Slow roller right back to Lucky. Lucky can make the play. Had it in the glove, spun out of her glove. He won the call on that one. Puts runners at first and second for LSU Eunice. Is Riley Cardella. Struck out. Reached on an error and scored back in that third inning. Swing and a miss for strike one to Cardella. Gracie King on deck if Cardella reaches. A slow roller that's going to be in there for a base hit. Toward the plate, not in time. A high throw got past the catcher. And everybody's safe for LSU Eunice. So Leal was scored, run number 6 for LSU. Hennon goes to third. Cardella with a base hit will take second on the throwback in. Makes it a 6-3 ball game for LSU Eunice. That's Gracie King to the plate right now. Struck out her first time up, then walked and scored back in the third inning. There's a call strike on King. Strike one, a 1 count on King. Carly Fudno is on deck here for LSU. Pitch in tight for a ball. Ball 1-1 count here on the batter, Gracie King, the third baseman. He's made several good defensive plays for LSU Eunice in this doubleheader so far. Here's a 1-1 count swung on. That's going to be a line drive snag by the second baseman. Norman puts it away for out number 3. Nice move by the second baseman for Co-Lin, moving toward the first base bag to snag that line drive. That's all for LSU, but they pick up another run on the inning. At 1 run on 2 hits One Co-Lin error and a couple left there for LSU Eunice. Into 3.5, LSU Eunice 6, and Co-Lin Lady Wolves 3. We'll take 60 down the line. Co-Lin Lady Wolves softball continues after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent. Kelly can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
At the bottom of the fourth inning right now, Co-Lin down 6-3. Shelby Maxwell leads it off, and Molly Davis. You go back to the top of the order with Maddie Miller. Maxwell has a base hit in the contest. Les Stranded is second back in that second inning.
23, Shelby Maxwell.
LSU has 1 run in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Co-Lin 1 in the second, and 2 in the third. Smith in the circle for LSU Eunice. They've got a long drive back home following the ball game tonight. Back over to Eunice, Louisiana. Ball 1. Maxwell waits the pitch here. That's going to be a call, strike 1. Maxwell played right here at Weston High School. It's one of the slap hit type of batters. He puts that left foot right in the rear of the batter's box and runs forward, just slapping the ball when it comes in. Smith pitches high for a ball. 2-1 count here on Shelby Maxwell. Molly Davis on deck for Co-Lin. Co-Lin wins game 1, 7-6. Behind 6-3 here in game 2. There's a little fly ball. It's going to be right at the center fielder, Corville. Corville will put it away for out number 1. Here's Molly Davis. Popped up to the catcher. Her first time up. So Davis comes in batting left-handed batter. Davis out of Leake Academy. There's another liner right to center field. That'll drop in there for a base hit. So a single for Davis. So it brings up Maddie Miller, struck out, and doubled and scored in the third inning. First pitch to Miller. Your ball 1. Miller also one of those slap type hitters. Takes a foot on the back part of that batter's box and runs forward when the pitch comes in. 1-0 pitch. That's going to be a call ball 2. 2-0 the count here on Maddie Miller from Brookhaven, a left-handed batter. with a runner aboard. And Davis has some speed on the base pass. Ball, no caught, call that a strike. So 2-1 the count here on Miller.
Oh, yeah, they have.
2-1 count here. Smith looks down to a catcher. Hennon. Fastball popped up out of play. Strike 2. Even the count at 2-2 on Miller with 1 out for Co-Lin here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Lady Wolves down 6-3. Two pitch. Smith delivers, swing and a miss for strike 3. So out number 2 for Co-Lin as Miller goes down swinging. Here's Madeline Wilkinson, flied out to left field, and hit a sacrifice fly to drive a run home in the 3rd inning. Smith. Ground ball is short, picked up to go to second for the out, and that's it. Force out Maxwell, force out Davis at second for the 3rd out. And that's going to do it for Co-Lin here in the 4th inning. On the inning, no runs. Get 1 hit. No errors by LSU Eunice. And we'll leave 2 aboard. I'll leave 1 aboard, rather. 1 aboard. So the end of 4 complete. It's LSU Unit 6, Co-Lin Lady Wolves 3. We'll take 60, Co-Lin Lady Wolves softball. We'll continue after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Got a DIY project coming up. The helpful hardware folks at Perkins Ace Hardware are here to help you with the electrical and plumbing supplies and all the tools you'll need to get the job done. Whether it's painting a room or fixing that pesky water leak, you'll find what you need to get the job done at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Perkins Ace Hardware, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m.
King's Daughters Medical Center and Brookhaven Urology are pleased to announce the addition of Dr. Joel Duff to their medical staff. Dr. Duff specializes in general urology, kidney stones, men's and women's urological health, and diagnosing and treating urologic cancers. Don't let these health issues restrict your lifestyle and keep you from enjoying life with your family and friends. Dr. Duff and the staff at Brookhaven Urology are here to serve your needs. To make your appointment, call 601-833-5713 today.
Back here at Co-Lin going to the top of the 5th. LSU Units up top 6-3. Lucky stays in the circle for Co-Lin. Fontenot will lead it off, and Carey and Corville. Luquette this inning for LSU Units. Fontenot has a base hit and hit a sacrifice fly to drive a run in as well. So officially, she is 1 for 1 in the ball game. Takes the first pitch from Lucky for a ball 1. A 1-0 count here on Fontenot with Carey again on deck. Fly ball is going to drift out of play down the right field side to strike 1. So 1-1 count on the long strike 1 on Fontenot. Okay, Co-Lin baseball gets underway on Wednesday. Wolves down at Southwest to take on the Bears 3 o'clock. First pitch. 1-1 pitch on the way from Lucky, swung and popped off the plate to strike 2. 1-2 the count here in Fontenot. Top of the 5th, 6-3, LSU Eunice. Co-Lin winning game 1, 7-6. 1-2 pitch from Lucky. Outside for ball, ball 2. 2-2, the countdown on Fondo. Lucky's pitch swung on, popped up again. That's out of play right over the press box area. Count stays 2-2. Two pitch. That's going to be a ball. Once at full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch swung on, a hot shot right up the middle, base hit. So Fondo slaps one right up the middle of the diamond for a base hit. Puts a runner aboard for LSU Eunice. Fifth hit the ball game for LSU.
Our football started playing.
Here's Carey. He'd be having a pinch runner come in. So Jesse Carey, right-handed batter, will come back in here. She walked to hit a double. Actually, checked that, changed that to an error on right fielder. That allowed a couple of runs to score. So she hit sliced one to right field that Miller tried her best to come up with, came up a little bit short to high fly ball out to center field. Maxwell camps under it, puts it away for out number 1. Here's Caitlin Corville, flying out to center field, also grounded out to the third baseman. But she is 0 for 2 on the evening here in Game 2. Lucky, ready to bring the first pitch in to Corville. The runner at first. Bunt's going to be put down. Good bunt. Only plays at first. But sack bunt works by Corville. That'll move the runner up to second. So 2 down. Here's Paige Luquette. Reached an error in the second. Lined out to the shortstop, and a good play by the shortstop, Norman. That all came in the 4th inning. Pitch is going to be a ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 count now on Luquette. If Luquette can reach Sydney Simone, leadoff batter will be up in the on-deck circle. But 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Fly ball, right center field, racing over. Maxwell makes the running grab out of right center field for out number 3. Well, that's it for LSU Eunice on the inning. No runs, get 1 hit, no errors, leave 1 aboard. So at the end, 4.5 now. It's LSU Eunice 6, Co-Lin 3. We'll take 60 down the line. Co-Lin Lady Wolves softball will continue after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Dwayne Allred, your local New York life agent. Dwayne can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
At the bottom of the fifth inning, Co-Lin down by 3, 6-3 to LSU Eunice. Carlin Brabham will lead it off here for the Lady Wolves. She's grounded out the third baseman, got a single and scored back in the third inning. Brabham, the catcher in this game. Smith also has gone all the way in the circle for LSU Eunice. First pitch in the dirt in front of the plate for ball one. Abigail Carter on deck, and then Bella Pekovic. Smith checks down with their catcher, Hennon. And also right on the front end of the plate, ball two. Two of the count now in Brabham. Played at Oak Forest Academy in Amite, Louisiana. 2-0 pitch coming up as Smith has the sign she wants. Pitch is swung on. Well hit left field. That ball is going to be up off the fence in the left field. So Brabham hustles to second for a stand-up double. Brabham, with her second hit of the ball game, a stand-up double to left center field. Left field. Here's Abigail Carter. And a home run in the second inning, walked left stranded at third in the third inning. 6-3 LSU Eunice on top. Opening double here for Brabham to start the bottom of the fifth inning. Pitch is going to be a little inside for ball one. Bella Pekovic. Here's a 1-0 pitch coming up from Smith. Takes it for ball two. 2-0 count here to Carter. Smith brings the pitch home. That's ball three. So 3 straight pitches and 3 straight call balls. And then wants to go ahead and have a visit with our pitcher. Temperatures into the 40s right now for this doubleheader. Heading south tonight in the 30s. Got a couple of cold days ahead. It's supposed to warm up again by the latter part of the week. Smith. Pitch is on the way. There's going to be a strike on that inside corner. Strike one on Carter. So 3-1 count here on Carter. That brings up the full hitters count right now for Carter. Three-one pitch. As ball four puts runners at first and second now for Co-Lin. Third walk given up by Smith. Here's Belodekovic. Hit by a pitch back in the second inning. Then had a double in the third inning. First pitch will be a ball 1. One 0 pitch coming up from Smith. That's going to be a little bit high for a ball 2. 2-0 the count here to Dekovic. Molly Johnson on deck here for the Lady Wolves. 2-0 pitch coming up. Smith into the wind-up pitch on the way. That's going to be a call strike. 2-1 count now on Dekovic. Runners at first and second for Co-Lin. Nobody out. Smith's pitch outside for a ball. Ball 3-1. Three one pitch coming up from Smith. Ground ball that got through there between the short and third. They're going to hold the runners though, as the left fielder hustles in to get the ball back in a hurry for LSU Eunice. That loads the bases for Co-Lin. It's Brabham on third, Carter on second. And a base hit for Dekovic between short and third. Looks like we might have a pinch hitter coming in for Molly Johnson. Bailey Jackson, the pinch hitter, played a Bogus hitter.
Number 3, Bailey Jackson.
But here's Jackson batting for Molly Johnson. First pitch is strike for strike call, strike for strike 1. Go 1 pitch from Smith on the way. Bases loaded, nobody out for Co-Lin, down by 3, tying run at first. There's a call, strike 2. 0-2 the count here on Bailey Jackson. Looks like they've got call strike 3. That's it for Bailey Jackson. And 1 out. Like another pinch hitter coming in. Let's see if we can pick up who that is.
Sarah.
And Sarah Blanchard looks like who that is coming in. So Blanchard pinch hitting. Call strike 1. Smith with the 0-1 pitch coming up. Bases loaded, 1 out for Co-Lin. Down by 3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch outside for a ball. Ball 1 evens it up at 1-1. Shelby Maxwell on deck here for Co-Lin. Infield playing in for the play at the plate if it's a ground ball to the infield. There's the pitch going to miss inside for a ball. Moves the count to 2-1. One pitch swung on, popped out of play. Moves it to 2-2 for Blanchard. She was a winning pitcher in game 1. She was hit by a pitch, as far as batting, hit by a pitch, reached on a fielder's choice, reached on an error, and also lined out to the third baseman. 2-2 pitch coming up. Smith takes her time, looks down to the catcher, Henry. Popped up in the infield. That's going to be out. So Blanchard, the infield fly rule out number 2. That should be Shelby Maxwell on deck here coming up. She flying out to center field. Her first time getting a base hit back in the second inning. Well, that could be a... So Lucky will now come to bat. Actually be Bella Lucky. Bases loaded for Co-Lin. 2 outs here at the bottom of the 5th. Smith, pitch on the way. Call strike 1. But Co-Lin had the bases loaded with nobody out. Then Jackson struck out. Blanchard hit a pop-up rule, an infield fly rule for the second out. 0-1 pitch to Maxwell. Swing and a miss. To Lucky, rather. Swing and a miss for strike 2. This is Leah Beth Lucky. Bella Lucky. Sister on the mound. Ball 2. Ball 1 rather. 1-2 count. So Leah Beth Lucky looking at a 1-2 count now. As Smith set to deliver the pitch here for LSU units. Popped up. That's going to be to the pitcher. Smith will put it away for out number 3. Boy, Co-Lin had a great opportunity. He's just loaded and nobody out. Can't get anybody across. So the end of the inning here, Co-Lin scores no runs. You get 2 hits in the inning. No errors. Bases left loaded for Co-Lin. So at the end of 5 complete. LSU unit 6 and Co-Lin 3. We'll take 60 down the line. Co-Lin Lady Wolf softball continues after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
Need appliances? Your appliance center is Perkins Hayes Hardware Brookhaven. Perkins Hayes Hardware carries leading brands like Speed Queen. For washers and dryers, refrigerators, freezers, and more, you can depend on the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware. Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
Online, acehardware.com/local/Perkins Ace Hardware.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community, like no one else can.
On top of the sixth, LSU able to hang on to that 6-3 lead. Co-Lin had bases loaded, nobody outs, and then go down 1-2-3. Not able to push any runs across on that opportunity. Sidney Simone will lead it off here for LSU here in the top of the sixth. Reached on an error, then flied out twice to center field. Game action, WBKN Brookhaven. Listen at youtube.com, search B92 space WBKN, or watch it all at CoLinAthletics.com. Lucky on the hill. First pitch is outside for ball one. This is Bella Lucky. Patty Leal on deck, and then Olivia Hennon. Fly ball, center field. Maxwell draws a beat on it, puts it away for out number one. So one down. Here's Matty Leal. Flied out to left. Got a base hit in the third inning and a base hit and scored in the fourth inning. Tall left-handed batter. Smith brings a pitch home. It's going to be a little low for ball one. Olivia Hennon on deck, and then Riley Cardella will finish up here batting cleanup. 1-0 pitch, swung on, foul ball right side. Looks like Norman has it down to Blanchard, is now playing at first for 4-3 put out, now number 2. Here's Olivia Hennon, had a home run in the first inning, walked and scored in the third inning, reached on an error in the fourth inning. Batting left-handed, takes a pitch for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch coming up. That's going to be outside for a ball one. Evens it up at 1-1. Looking ahead to the Co-Lin sixth. Got the 1-1 pitch coming up. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Yeah, Molly Davis, Maddie Miller, and Madeline Wilkinson coming up in the sixth here for Co-Lin. 1-2 pitch. He got out of the corner. Paul Jackson, his son, strikeout, got around the corner, out number 3. So that's our first 3-up, 3-down inning in the ball game. In fact, I think of the doubleheader. End of 5.5 now. LSU unit 6 and Co-Lin 3. Let's take 60 down the line. Co-Lin Lady Wolf softball continues after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent. Kelly can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Well, Molly Davis out of Bleak Academy will lead it off here for the Lady Wolves in the bottom of the sixth inning. Davis popped up to the catcher, got a base hit her last time up. Left stranded on the base pass, or back in that fourth inning. Left-handed batter again. She's one of those one slap type hitters. Got that left foot way back here in the batter's box, and she'll run toward the front of the box on the pitch. Slow roller back to Smith, knocks it down, throws to first, and did they get her? Yep, just got her. Smith had to hurry, knocked it down, had to scoop that ball up in a hurry. Just did get the speedy Smith Davis coming down the line for out number one. Brings up Maddie Miller. Miller struck out. Got a double in the third, struck out again in the fourth. Got Smith with 5 strikeouts in the ball game so far. First pitch is the ball 1. Miller out of Brookhaven High, the left-handed batter. She's also one of those run-slap type hitters. Smith's pitch, fouled off the plate. Strike 1. 1-1 count here on Miller. Smith set to bring the next pitch in here. A fastball, grounder right to first, racing over to the bag and touching the bag for the out. So 2 up, 2 down here for Co-Lin. Here's Madeline Wilkinson. Flying out in the first inning, sacrifice fly to drive in a run in the third inning, and reached a fielder's choice in the fourth inning. That's going to be a strike 1 on Wilkinson. Wilkinson played her high school ball at Germantown. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, ground ball. It's going to be knocked out by the shortstop. Long throw, not in time. So Wilkinson will beat it out for an infield hit. Ball hit deep in the hole. Simone had to go deep to her, way to her right, make the play, then turn and throw way across the diamond, and that gave Wilkinson the time to beat the throw. Here's Carlin Brabham now. Brabham grounded out, has back base hit in the double in the ball game. So Brabham waits the pitch here from Smith. It's going to be down a little bit low for ball 1. 1-0 count here to Brabham. There's a strike on the outside corner, strike 1. So 1-1 the count here to Brabham. If Brabham reaches that, they go Carter on deck here for Co-Lin. Ball outside for a ball. Ball 2. Makes it a 1-2 count here on Brabham. 6-3 LSU Eunice, bottom of the sixth inning. Co-Lin takes game 1, 7-6, scoring 2 in the bottom of the seventh to win it. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 2. coming up as Smith will get back up in the circle. Checks to the dugout for her pitch call. That's on the way. Swung on. Well hit out toward right center field. This ball is going to be off the fence. A run will score. Brabham with another double. An RBI double for Brabham. That'll drive home Wilkinson. Run number 4 for Co-Lin. So 2 doubles and a single for Brabham in the ball game. That's going to bring up Abigail Carter. Carter had a home run in the second, walked in the third, and walked in the fifth. Co-Lin has a tying run at the plate now. Pinch runner will come in for Brabham. So Carter steps to the plate now. Opportunity to tie the ball game up with a swing of the bat here. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning, 6-4 LSU units. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Smith set to bring the 0-1 pitch in. That's on the way. That's going to be a little bit outside for a ball. Ball 1, 1-1 count here on Carter. Beladekovich is on deck here. So the meat of the Co-Lin order coming up right now. 1-1 pitch coming up from Smith. That's on the way. That's going to be a call ball. Ball 2. So 2-1 your count now on Carter. Count the first game, designated player here in the second game. Two-one pitch on the way. That's going to be ball 3. 3-1 to count now on Carter. Smith set to deliver her 3-1 delivery now to Carter. That's on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Three-two to count now on Carter. Smith 3-2 delivery, swung on, foul tip back to the screen. Count will stay at 3-2. At tennis Tuesday, basketball tomorrow night. Co-Lin men hosting Gulf Coast. 6 o'clock tip-off. You can watch it on the Co-Lin Network and hear it on Magic 104.3 tomorrow. Game action tonight. Watch the action on CoLinAthletics.com and listen to B92.1 FM. 3.32 count is going to be off the hand of the third baseman. No play. That's going to be an error charged on the third baseman. Now then, Co-Lin has a great opportunity. Tying run is at second. Go-ahead run is at first. And Beladekovich to the plate has walked and doubled and singled. So you got to think a base hit would tie it. Extra base hits could put Co-Lin in the lead. So Dekovic steps to the plate. Right-handed batter awaits the pitch here from Smith. 6-4 LSU Eunice on top. That's going to be a ball one. Co-Lin looking for a 2-out rally here to take the lead. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play down the right field line. Strike one, 1-1 count here on Dekovic. See if we can pick up the on-deck batter. Bailey Jackson did that in the slot the last time up. Smith checks to her pitching wristband there. Ready for the 1-1 delivery. Down low, good stop of the catcher, Hennon. Ball 2. 2-1 count now, Dekovic. Here comes a 2-1 delivery from Smith. Outside, ball 3. 3-1 count. Walk would drive a run in, but there are 2 outs. Co-Lin with an opportunity to take the lead here with a good hit from Dekovic. Takes it for a strike 2. Now then, payoff pitch coming up here from Smith. 3-2 count to Dekovic. With bases loaded, 2 outs for Co-Lin, down by 2. 6-4 to LSU Eunice. Three-two pitch swung on off the glove of the shortstop. A run will score. Going to keep everybody else on the base paths. That's going to be an error charged on the shortstop. Pinch runner from Bramham will come around and score run number 5. So runners at first and second now for Co-Lin. Getting ready to hit to the plate now for Co-Lin. And that's going to be for the Wolves, Lady Wolves, Catherine Wilson, another Wesson player. She's a freshman. Big spot for her. She could drive in the tying run. So Wilson to the plate right now in the pinch hitter position. Pitch is going to be a call, strike 1. 0-1 the count here. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Oh-2 pitch coming up as Smith looks down to a catcher. Pitch on the way, swung on, fouled out of play. Count and stay at 0-2. 6-5, Co-Lin down by 1. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Co-Lin wins game 1, 7-6. Co-Lin scores 2 in the bottom of the 7th of that ball game to win it. To Wilson. 0-2 pitch up high for a ball. So 1-2 to count now at Wilson. Here comes a 1-2 pitch from Smith. Swung on again, foul back to the screen as Wilson hangs in there tough. Their battle against Smith. One, two, the count now on Wilson. Smith checks down with her catcher. Hennon once again. Pitch on the way. Popped up, left field, and putting it away is going to be the left fielder, and that's it for Co-Lin. So on the inning, the Lady Wolves get one run on 2 hits. There's 1 error charged against LSU Eunice. Co-Lin leaves the 2 aboard. So the end of 6 complete. LSU Eunice 6 and Co-Lin 5. We'll take 60, and Co-Lin Lady Wolves softball will continue after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Is it time to paint? Your Benjamin Moore Paint Center at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza. Whether you're painting a room or the entire house, the paint experts at Perkins Hayes Hardware will help you select the color to make any project shine. For paint, hardware, electrical, and plumbing needs, see the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Online, hayeshardware.com/local/Perkins Hayes Hardware.
Our community deserves a healthcare system that is committed to your care and prepared to serve you in every phase of your life. At King's Daughters Medical Center, we're ready to care for every patient who needs us, when they need us. We work around the clock to ensure that when that time comes, you get safe and reliable medical care, because our focus is on you, and we are ready to give you personal, exceptional care. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
The time back in. Getting to the top of the 7th right now. Co-Lin down by 1. Wilson's come into play at first base. Looks like Norman's going to shift over to third base. Got to pick up the second baseman for you. Leading it off here in the top of the 7th, Riley Cardella. Should be followed by Gracie King, Carly Fondo, then Jessica and Jesse Carey. Batting cleanup. Co-Lin able to put down LSU 1, 2, 3 to the top of the 6th. That's the first 1, 2, 3 inning we've had here in this ball game. Coach Howard making sure that the umpire has the correct players in the correct positions here. Lucky. Bella Lucky's gone all the way so far in the contest here for Co-Lin. So waiting the umpire to return from checking over the LSU coaches. Now I think we're ready to go. As Cardella will lead it off here for LSU Eunice in the top of the 7th, hitting it 6-5 over Co-Lin. Pitch on the way is going to be outside for ball 1. 1-0 count here. Gracie King on deck. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be ball 2. Moves it to 2-0 the count now on Cardella. Here goes a 2-0 pitch now. Popped up. It'll be out of play off the right side. strike one. Well, check that. I think our right fielder, Miller, made a great play down at the side of the fence down there. Left view's kind of blocked in that angle, but Miller comes over and makes a great play up the side against the fence out there, makes the grab. Route number one. So Cardella's out, route number one. That brings up Gracie King. King will take the first pitch inside for ball one. King has struck out and walked and then lined out to left field. So she is 0 for 3 on the ball game. One 1-0 pitch. Get popped up. That one is out of play. Strike one. Looking ahead to the Co-Lin 7th. We'll see who the pinch hitters are going to be. It looks like Lucky's pitch is swung on, rifle right back over to center field, just outside of the reach of our second baseman into center field. So King aboard with a base hit. Sellers, you would like to get a couple of insurance runs. They led 6-4 coming to the ball at the bottom of the seventh. Co-Lin able to score 3 to win the ball game. 7-6 in the game one of the contest. Next one is a 6-5 ball game in the bottom of similar to what we have right now going to the bottom of the seventh. LSU Eunice, top of the seventh, one out. And one aboard for LSU. Lucky checks her wristband for the pitch. Pitch to Pondo is going to be a ball. Ball one. Oh, 1 count here to Pondo. Pass ball outside, ball two. So Lucky has missed on the outside corner a couple of times there. Trying to work the ball a little bit outside to Pondo. Check that. Is a call out a strike. All right, 1-1 the countdown. 1-1 pitch. Get a ball right up the middle, base hit. Which runners at first and second, so back-to-back singles right to almost the same spot, straight up the middle. So runners at first and second now for LSU Eunice. One out, here's Jesse Carey. Carey has walked and doubled and reached on an error and flied out to right field. Smith checks down to her catcher. That'll be a Lucky checking down to her catcher. That's going to be a strike call on the batter, Carey. Oh, 1 pitch is on the way here from Lucky. That ball is going to be right in the middle of the strike zone as Carey watched that one go in for strike two. 0-2 the count now on Carey. Co-Lin trying to shut the door, leaving an opening to pick up a win here in the bottom of the seventh. LSU with runners at first and second, one out. Of course, they'd like to get at least an insurance run. Pop up, little number, right back to the pitcher. And Lucky puts that one away, out number 2. So 2 down. That will bring up Caitlin Corville. She's flying out to center field, grounded out, and laid down a sacrifice bunt. to call strike. Strike one. Lucky has struck out 3 in the contest so far. 0-1 pitch on the way. The line shot caught on the run by Co-Lin, second baseman, and that's going to put away LSU Eunice here in the top of the 7th. In the 7th for LSU Eunice, no runs. Did get 2 hits, no Co-Lin errors, 2 left. Into 6.5, LSU Eunice 6 and Co-Lin 5. We'll take 60 down the line. Co-Lin Lady Wolves softball will continue after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Dwayne Allred, your local New York life agent. Dwayne can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Co-Lin trying to pull it out again like they did the first game. First game trailed 6-5. One scored 2 in the bottom of the 7th. It went at 7-6. Let's see if we can have a repeat performance here in game 2 of our doubleheader at Co-Lin. Looks like Blanchard will lead it off here for Co-Lin. Here at the bottom of the 7th. See if we can pick up that number. Smith's pitch on the way. Swung on, popped up center field, shallow center field coming on Corville. Corville will put it away for out number 1. So 1 down. Left-handed batter coming in for Co-Lin, batting for Shelby Maxwell. Is it going to be? Yeah, that'll be Shelby. Shelby's back in there. So Shelby, okay, she's a slap type hitter. Stands that, put that back foot on the back of the batter's box and run forward when the pitch comes in. That's going to be a ball 1. 1 down, bottom of the 7th. Co-Lin needs 1 to tie to keep this game going, or 2 to win it. Smith with a 1-0 pitch coming up. That's on the way. That's going to be a call. Strike 1. Even the count at 1-1 on Maxwell. Got Maxwell, then Molly Davis, and then Patty Miller. 1-1 pitch coming up as Smith will look down to her catcher, Hennon. Pitch is on the way. That's going to be a call. Strike 2. So Maxwell down to the count now. 1-2 in the count. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Basketball tomorrow night. Co-Lin men at home against Gulf Coast. 6 o'clock tip. Lady Wolves down at Perkinston. That's going to be in there for a base hit. A little slap hit out of center field. So Maxwell comes through with a base hit. Molly Davis will come to the plate. Davis popped up to the catcher, has a base hit back in the 4th and grounded back to the pitcher her last time up. tying run at first, the winning run now at the plate for Co-Lin. Davis also a run-slap type hitter. Left foot back of the batter's box. He'll run toward the front when the pitch comes. It's going to be a ball outside, ball one. Davis has really good speed. One-0 pitch. That's going to be a call strike one. 1-1 the count. LSU infield playing in, at least on the corners. One out, one aboard here for Co-Lin. Co-Lin down by one at the bottom of the seventh. That's going to be fouled off the plate. Strike two. So 1-2 the count here on Molly Davis. So Davis awaits the pitch here. 1-2 pitch coming up from Smith. Swing and a miss for strike three. That's all for Davis. 2 down now. Co-Lin down to our last chance. But Matty Miller. Miller struck out twice in a double and also was tagged out at first on an unassisted play. Ground ball, that's going to do it. Easy play at first, and that's going to wrap it up here for Co-Lin tonight on the split with LSU Eunice. On the inning for Co-Lin, no runs. We get one hit, no errors, and one left. Final score, LSU Eunice 6 and Co-Lin 5. We'll take 2 minutes down the line, 2 minutes, come back and recap the ball game for you right after this on the Co-Lin Network.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees. They're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent. Kelly can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Got a DIY project coming up? The helpful hardware folks at Perkins Ace Hardware are here to help you with the electrical and plumbing supplies and all the tools you'll need to get the job done. Whether it's painting a room or fixing that pesky water leak, you'll find what you need to get the job done at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Perkins Ace Hardware, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m.
King's Daughters Medical Center and Brookhaven Urology are pleased to announce the addition of Dr. Joel Duff to their medical staff. Dr. Duff specializes in general urology, kidney stones, men's and women's urological health, and diagnosing and treating urologic cancers. Don't let these health issues restrict your lifestyle and keep you from enjoying life with your family and friends. Dr. Duff and the staff at Brookhaven Urology are here to serve your needs. To make your appointment, call 601-833-5713 today.
So 2 one-run ball games in our doubleheader today. Co-Lin coming back in game 1, scoring 2 runs at the bottom of the 7th to win that one 7-6. Had an opportunity to do the same thing here. Just couldn't quite get it done here in game 2. LSU Eunice hangs on to win it 6-5 over Co-Lin. Here's your Priority One Bank final stats, unofficial stats, of course, for the ball game. LSU Eunice 6 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. Co-Lin 5 runs. I've got Co-Lin with 11 hits and 2 errors. Winning pitcher, Kennedy Smith, and the losing pitcher for Co-Lin, Bella Lucky, in the contest. Let's select our Kings Daughters Medical Center player of the game. And once again, they're going to have to lean toward Carlin Brabham. Brabham, another good game at the plate and in the field. She had 3 hits, 2 doubles, and a single. Drove in a couple of runs and scored 2 runs. So Carlin Brabham, our Kings Daughters Medical Center player of the game. But once again, your final scores in the doubleheader. Game 1 goes to Co-Lin 7-6. Game 2 goes to LSU Eunice 6-5. They'll have basketball tomorrow night. Men's game will be at 6 o'clock tomorrow night in Mullen Gymnasium. That game will be on our sister station for B92, Magic 104.3. Also listen at magic1043.com. Of course, watch all the action courtesy of the Electronics Technology Department at Co-Lin at colinathletics.com. 6 o'clock basketball tomorrow night on the Co-Lin Network. That's it from the Lady Wolves Softball Park. Again, your final scores in the doubleheader. Game 1 goes to Co-Lin 7-6. Game 2 goes to LSU Eunice 6-5. Along with the Co-Lin crew, this is Ken Hollingsworth. We bid you a good evening.
Hometown proud.
The only station I listen to.
Classic Country B92.